In our lives, shoes are not just something we wear to leave the house. For many people, especially in their senior years, they become a true companion, something that helps us stay mobile, supports our confidence with every step, and gives us a sense of comfort. When our feet start to feel tired, or a little pain creeps in, the right footwear can be a real lifesaver. It not only protects our feet, but it also helps us remain active, independent, and safe. On the other hand, poor shoe choices can become a source of discomfort, and sometimes even danger. For older adults, movement is often the key to joy, whether that's connecting with loved ones, taking a walk in the park, traveling, or simply enjoying the little moments of everyday life. That's why it's so important to care for your feet by choosing shoes that don't just look nice but also provide real support, safety, and comfort. Sometimes, even a small mistake in choosing shoes can lead to injury or a fall, and we know how much that can affect quality of life. Let's gently talk about 5 types of shoes that, unfortunately, can make it harder to move freely and safely. By understanding these common pitfalls, you can make wiser choices and avoid unnecessary problems. The first and most obvious one is high-heeled shoes. While high heels can look elegant, they throw off the body's natural balance. When the heel is too high, your center of gravity shifts forward, and it becomes much harder to stay steady. This is especially true as we age and our reflexes and muscles aren't as quick as they once were. High heels increase the risk of twisting an ankle or falling, something we all want to avoid. The second is shoes with smooth soles. Have you ever noticed how slippery some shoes can be on tiles or wet ground? For older adults, this can be very dangerous. When the sole has no grip or texture, the shoe doesn't hold to the surface well. Even a small uneven patch or bit of moisture can cause an unexpected slip. Falls are a serious risk, and recovery can be slow and challenging. Third, tight or narrow shoes. As we age, our feet change. Swelling, arthritis, or toe deformities can make shoes that once fit perfectly feel uncomfortable or even painful. Shoes that squeeze the foot too tightly can reduce blood circulation, cause blisters, pressure points, and even damage the skin. Comfort and space for your toes aren't just preferences, they're essential for foot health. Fourth, open shoes with no proper fastening, like flip-flops or loose sandals. While they may feel light and breezy in summer, they don't offer proper stability. Your foot can slip around inside the shoe, making it harder to stay in control of your steps. This is especially concerning for people with coordination issues or weaker muscles. And finally, fifth, shoes without arch support. Our feet have natural arches that help absorb shock and distribute weight as we walk. Without proper support, your feet take on too much strain, which leads to fatigue, discomfort, and pain. Over time, this can affect your overall mobility and posture. These 5 types of shoes are like quiet warning signs for anyone who wants to stay active and confident in their steps. But there's good news, there are smart, comfortable solutions that are well within reach. Shoes with a low, wide heel are a great place to start. They provide solid support and help with balance, reducing strain on your legs and back. They can still look stylish while being much safer. Non-slip soles are your best protection against falls. They grip the ground better, even if it's wet or uneven. Choosing these types of shoes is like giving yourself an extra layer of safety. Soft insoles and arch support are another comfort essential. They cushion your steps, ease pressure on the feet, and help reduce pain after a long day. When your feet feel good, your whole body follows. Easy-to-use fasteners like Velcro or zippers make it easy to put on your shoes, especially if you have limited mobility in your hands or joints. They take the stress out of getting ready and help you stay independent. And of course, natural, breathable materials help keep your feet dry, cool, and healthy. They prevent sweating, irritation, and odor, keeping you comfortable all day long. Before we get to the topic, I want to ask, is this topic useful for you? Or maybe you also wondered if your foot pain could be caused by your shoes. Write a few words in the comments, I really want to know your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed to Senior Longevity Tips yet, do it now. Here are daily tips for seniors to feel better, stay active, and live with confidence. Remember, good shoes are not just a detail. They are your support, your safety, and your everyday comfort. Taking care of your feet is a way to take care of yourself, your health, your self-confidence, and your joy in everyday life. Every step you take is a small act of independence. Being able to walk without pain, to go to the store, visit a friend, or simply enjoy a quiet stroll outdoors, these are not just ordinary things. They are deeply personal freedoms. And the right shoes help preserve that freedom longer, with more ease and joy. There's a quiet strength in choosing what's best for yourself. It might not be obvious to everyone, but taking care of your feet is a form of self-respect. It's not about chasing trends or keeping up with what others wear. It's about listening to your own body and understanding what brings it comfort, stability, and security. Imagine a day where your shoes fit just right, not too tight, not too loose. Where each step feels soft, steady, and sure. No pinching. No sliding. No fear of falling. That kind of feeling builds confidence, not only in walking but in how you approach the day. You see, pain and discomfort don't always show up all at once. Sometimes they arrive slowly, gradually, just a bit of rubbing here, a little ache there. But over time, these small issues can grow. They can make you want to walk less, move less, and stay seated more. And we all know that the less we move, the harder it becomes to move at all. That's why paying attention to your footwear is so much more than a matter of style, it's a matter of quality of life. Let's reflect for a moment on something simple, the sole of a shoe. It may seem like a small detail, but it's the part that stands between you and the ground. If it's too smooth, you could slip. If it's too thin, every pebble feels like a rock. If it's too hard, every step becomes a shock. But when it's just right, soft yet supportive, with a grip that holds to the surface, you can move with confidence again. And your feet notice. Oh, they notice everything. When the cushioning is kind, when the fit is gentle, when the weight of the shoe doesn't pull you down but instead lifts you up, your whole body responds. You may feel more inclined to get outside, to walk further, to do one more lap around the garden, or visit a neighbor you haven't seen in a while. Comfortable shoes don't just ease your steps, they open your world. It's never too late to make changes that improve your everyday life. And the beauty of it is that choosing better shoes doesn't require a drastic shift. It starts with awareness. Just asking the question, are these really helping me feel stable and comfortable? That alone is powerful. There's wisdom in recognizing that you deserve more than shoes that just get the job done. You deserve footwear that takes care of you. That supports you. That makes you feel secure. You might even be surprised how big a difference one change can make. Some people who've struggled with foot pain for years, or who were afraid to go for long walks, have found new energy simply by finding the right pair of shoes. And it's not about spending a fortune, it's about choosing with care. Comfort isn't a luxury. It's a right. And confidence isn't just about how we feel in our minds. It starts in the body, in how we stand, how we move, how we carry ourselves through the world. Good shoes can give that back to you, step by step. If you've ever hesitated before standing up, maybe unsure if your legs will hold steady, or if that first step will feel secure, you're not alone. Many people, especially in their later years, begin to notice small shifts in balance or confidence. And while there are many reasons for that, what's on your feet plays a bigger role than you might think. Think of your shoes as the foundation of a house. Even the strongest walls and the most beautiful roof don't matter much if the base isn't solid. Just like that, your body needs a reliable, stable connection to the ground. If your shoes wobble, slide, or shift, your balance is put at risk, even if your legs and core are strong. Some might think, I've been wearing the same kind of shoes for years, and I've been just fine. And that might be true. But our feet change over time. The padding on the soles thins out. The arches may flatten. Joints get stiffer. What once felt fine can slowly become less helpful, and even harmful, without us realizing. This is why staying aware, staying curious, and being willing to adjust are signs not of weakness, but of strength. They show that you're tuned into your needs. And that you're taking care of yourself in a thoughtful, meaningful way. Let's take a moment to consider one of the most common yet overlooked problems: shoes that are too loose. Yes, we've talked about shoes that are too tight, but too loose can be just as risky. When your foot doesn't feel secure inside the shoe, it can move around too much. That movement can throw off your balance, especially when walking on uneven ground or stairs. You may not even notice it at first. It might feel like a tiny slide of the heel, or a bit of wiggling in the toe box. But over time, this lack of support forces your muscles to work harder just to stay steady. And when your muscles work harder just to walk, you get tired more quickly. That fatigue can turn a joyful walk into something you want to avoid. Now imagine slipping into a pair of shoes that fit just right, snug, but not tight. Supportive, but not stiff. Shoes that follow the natural shape of your foot, hold you gently, and move with you. That feeling is what we're aiming for. There's a quiet peace in being able to walk without fear. To feel the ground beneath your feet and know that your shoes are helping you, not holding you back. It can bring a sense of lightness to your day, a sense of freedom that maybe you didn't even realize had faded. You don't need to wait for pain or a fall to make a change. Sometimes, the most powerful choices come from a place of prevention, not reaction. And this is where comfort meets wisdom. Choosing shoes that take care of your balance, your joints, your skin, and your comfort is an act of self-love. It's saying to yourself, I matter. My comfort matters. My safety matters. That message, even if it's just through a new pair of shoes, can ripple through the rest of your life. You may notice you're standing taller. Moving with more ease. Feeling more confident to go places or do things you had been avoiding. You see, it's never really about the shoes. It's about what they give back to you: strength, freedom, peace of mind. You deserve to feel steady in your steps. You deserve to feel secure, not just in your body but in the small choices that help shape your day. Shoes may seem like a small detail, but they are connected to so much more: your sense of independence, your ease of movement, your freedom to live life on your terms. Let's talk now about something that often goes unnoticed: the materials your shoes are made of. As we age, the skin on our feet becomes thinner and more sensitive. Sweating might increase or decrease, circulation may slow, and the risk of blisters or skin irritation becomes more common. Shoes made of synthetic materials often trap heat and moisture, making it harder for your skin to breathe. This can lead to discomfort, swelling, and in some cases, infections. Now imagine the difference a natural, breathable material can make. Soft leather that molds gently to your foot. Lightweight fabric that allows air to flow. Materials that feel good against your skin from the moment you put them on until the end of the day. That comfort doesn't just affect your feet, it lifts your mood, eases your body, and makes daily routines smoother. Another quiet hero when it comes to footwear is ease of use. How easy is it to put on your shoes? How easy is it to take them off? If you've ever struggled with laces, bent over in frustration, or had to rely on someone to help you get your shoes on, then you know just how important this can be. You don't need to wrestle with your footwear. It should support you, not test your patience. That's why options like Velcro straps, side zippers, or elastic inserts aren't just convenient, they're empowering. They give you back your independence. They let you get ready quickly and easily. They reduce stress, save time, and give you one less thing to worry about. These small design features can have a big emotional impact. Because every time you manage something on your own, no matter how small, it strengthens your sense of confidence. It reminds you that you are capable. And confidence is one of the most important feelings we can nurture as we grow older. It keeps us engaged, active, and connected to the world around us. It encourages us to keep trying, to keep exploring, to keep enjoying life. Sometimes, one pair of shoes can be the difference between staying inside and going out. Between feeling hesitant and feeling bold. Between limiting yourself and choosing to expand. And that's something you absolutely deserve, to live without limits that don't belong to you. To walk where you want, as far as you want, when you want, without pain, without fear, and without compromise. This isn't about chasing perfection. It's about claiming comfort, safety, and ease as your everyday companions. Because when we feel supported, physically and emotionally, we begin to carry ourselves differently. We walk taller. We breathe deeper. We smile more. Your steps may have changed over the years, but their importance hasn't. They still carry you to the people, places, and moments that matter most. Your shoes should honor that. They should rise to meet your needs, not the other way around. And if they don't, then it's time to give yourself permission to choose better. Sometimes we hold on to old shoes for sentimental reasons. Maybe they remind us of a special memory or were a gift from someone we love. Or maybe they've simply been with us for so long that it feels hard to let them go. That's completely understandable. There's comfort in the familiar. But it's also important to ask, are these shoes still serving me today? What felt comfortable 5 or 10 years ago might not feel the same now, and that's not a failure, that's simply change. Our feet evolve with us. The bones, muscles, and even the shape of our feet shift over time. Ignoring those changes is like trying to fit into an old version of ourselves that no longer exists. Letting go of what no longer serves us can open the door to something better. And in this case, better might mean less pain, more freedom, and a return to things you've been missing, like long walks, spontaneous outings, or even just standing in the kitchen without needing to sit down every few minutes. There's great dignity in choosing what's right for you now, in the present. It's not about giving up. It's about adapting wisely. Many people feel a sense of renewal after switching to shoes that truly support them. The first few days may feel different, after all, your body is adjusting to new comfort, but very soon, those aches begin to ease. Your feet feel lighter. Your steps more sure. And perhaps most importantly, your confidence returns. You might begin noticing little things. Like how much longer you can stand without needing a break. Or how easy it is to get through your errands without rushing home to take off your shoes. Or how your joints feel less sore at the end of the day. These are not small things. They're victories. Quiet, powerful reminders that your body still has strength, and that, with the right support, it can do more than you thought. If you've been feeling hesitant, unsure whether a change in footwear is worth it, take that feeling seriously. It's your body's way of whispering, something could be better. And if there's even a chance to feel better, isn't that worth exploring? There's no shame in needing more comfort, more support, or more security. In fact, recognizing and honoring those needs is a sign of deep self-awareness and care. You've spent a lifetime walking through challenges, joys, responsibilities, and changes. Every step has brought you to today. Your feet have carried your weight, literally and emotionally, for years. They deserve kindness. They deserve care. They deserve to be wrapped in shoes that honor them. Choosing better footwear is a way to thank your body for everything it's done, and to help it keep doing the things you love. Because there's still more walking to do. More places to go. More moments to savor. There's something deeply empowering about knowing that you have options. That even if something hasn't felt right for a while, even if your steps have grown more cautious, even if you've experienced a fall or a scare, it's never too late to make a change that helps you feel safer, steadier, and more comfortable. And that change doesn't have to be complicated. It can begin with something as simple and practical as choosing the right pair of shoes. Let's pause and imagine a day in shoes that truly support you. You wake up, get dressed, and reach for a pair that you know won't cause discomfort. You slide them on easily, no struggling, no bending too far, no tugging on laces. They fit just right. Soft on the inside, firm where they need to be. Your heel doesn't slip. Your toes have room to breathe. You feel grounded, supported, and steady. You step outside. There's no hesitation when your foot hits the pavement. The grip on the sole catches the ground with each step. Your balance feels solid. You walk at your own pace, not rushed, not anxious, not worried about tripping or tiring too soon. You feel free. That feeling, that simple sense of security, spreads quietly through the rest of your body. Your shoulders relax. Your mind is calmer. You feel more present. You may even notice the breeze, the flowers, the sound of birds, because you're not focused on discomfort or fear. This is the gift that the right shoes can give you. Not just support for your feet, but support for your whole day. For many people, especially in their later years, comfort has sometimes been viewed as a compromise. As if choosing comfort means giving up style, or strength, or capability. But that's simply not true. Comfort is not the absence of something, it's the presence of something essential: ease, peace, and possibility. Today, there are so many options that blend comfort with elegance, support with beauty, function with simplicity. Whether you prefer a classic leather loafer, a soft walking shoe, a secure sandal, or a supportive sneaker, there's something out there that will feel made just for you. You don't have to choose between looking good and feeling good. You can have both. And you deserve both. Your comfort is not a luxury, it's a foundation. Just like a warm home, a cozy sweater, or a familiar smile. It grounds you. And when your feet are comfortable, your whole body begins to feel more in harmony. That's when you begin to feel more like yourself again, not limited by discomfort or fear, but lifted by a quiet confidence that builds with every step. Let's return for a moment to the idea of stability, because it's something we don't think about much until it starts to feel shaky. But stability isn't just physical. It's emotional too. When you don't trust your footing, it changes how you move through the world. You may avoid certain places, stop walking as far, or turn down invitations you once looked forward to. All because of one quiet, lingering fear: what if I fall? It's a fear that many people experience, and it's not irrational. As we grow older, a fall can be more than just a bump or a bruise. It can be a life-changing event. That's why taking steps, literally and figuratively, to reduce the risk is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. Good footwear won't erase every risk, but it can dramatically lower it. When shoes support your ankle properly, grip the ground with purpose, and hold your foot securely in place, your chances of slipping or twisting go down. That creates room for confidence to grow again. Confidence in your movements, in your balance, in your body. It's not about moving fast. It's about moving safely, steadily, and with intention. And here's something important: stable shoes don't have to be bulky or unattractive. Modern designs combine safety features with sleek, stylish looks. You don't need to wear orthopedic-looking shoes to get orthopedic-level support. In fact, many brands today are working specifically with older adults in mind, creating shoes that feel tailor-made for comfort, balance, and ease. Lightweight materials. Cushioned soles. Reinforced heels. Wider toe boxes. Adjustable straps. All designed not just to fit your foot, but to support your life. When you feel steady, everything becomes easier. Going down the front steps. Reaching into the cupboard. Stepping into the shower. Crossing a parking lot. Even standing for a bit longer to cook, clean, or play with the grandkids. This is what the right shoes can give you: not just protection, but freedom. Freedom to move without the constant need to plan every step or worry about the ground beneath you. And that kind of freedom is priceless. If you found yourself making decisions based on what your shoes will allow, how far you'll walk, what surface you'll cross, whether you'll go out at all, then it may be time to reassess. Because you don't need to shape your life around your shoes. Your shoes should be shaped around you. Let's talk about one more thing that often gets overlooked: the shape of your foot, and how well your shoes actually match it. It might sound simple, but many people wear shoes that don't align with the natural contours of their feet. Sometimes this is because of style trends. Sometimes it's habit. But over time, shoes that don't match your foot shape can lead to pressure points, calluses, joint pain, and even changes in how you walk. For example, if your toes are slightly bent due to arthritis or past injuries, you may need a shoe with a wider toe box to give them space. If your arch has flattened over time, you may need shoes with built-in arch support to prevent strain on your knees and back. If your heels are sensitive, you may need extra cushioning or shock absorption. The good news? These features are now more available than ever, and they don't require a doctor's visit or a medical prescription. They're built into many everyday shoe designs that are available in local stores or online. You just need to know what to look for. And here's a tip: your foot size and shape can change as you age. So even if you've worn a size 8 your whole life, it's worth remeasuring every couple of years. Sometimes just a half size up or down can make a world of difference in how your shoes feel at the end of the day. Think of this as part of staying connected to your body. Noticing the small shifts. Listening to the signals it sends you. And giving yourself permission to adapt without judgment. Because taking care of your feet isn't about vanity, it's about vitality. Your feet are your foundation, your connection to the earth beneath you. They carry you forward, one step at a time. And when you give them what they need, space, support, softness, they respond in kind. They hurt less. They swell less. They move with greater ease. And as a result, you move with greater ease. This is not about giving in to age. It's about walking forward with wisdom. Wisdom that says, I've learned what works for me, and I choose what helps me feel good. Wisdom that honors the past, embraces the present, and supports the future. So whether you're walking through your home, strolling around your neighborhood, or planning a day out with loved ones, know that the right shoes can make all of those experiences smoother, safer, and more enjoyable. This is how we keep life open. This is how we keep saying yes to the things that bring us joy. Now let's bring everything together by thinking about what makes a truly great pair of shoes for older adults. Because once you know what to look for, making a smart choice becomes easier, and even enjoyable. You're not just shopping. You're investing in your comfort, your safety, and your independence. So here are 5 key solutions, 5 footwear features that can transform your daily life. 1. Supportive soles with grip. Look for shoes with non-slip soles that give you traction on different surfaces: carpet, tile, pavement, even slightly wet ground. These soles help prevent slips and falls by keeping your steps grounded. Soft rubber or textured materials are especially helpful here. 2. Cushioned insoles and arch support. Your feet carry your full body weight all day long. Cushioning absorbs the shock of each step and reduces pressure on your heels, knees, and hips. Arch support helps your posture and reduces fatigue. With the right insoles, you may notice that you can walk farther with less effort. 3. Easy fastenings. Whether it's Velcro, zippers, or stretchable elastic, the easier it is to get your shoes on and off, the more independent and stress-free your day becomes. This is especially helpful for people with arthritis or limited mobility in their hands. No more struggling with laces or bending too far. 4. Proper fit with room for your toes. Your toes should never feel squeezed. Look for wide fit options or shoes with a rounded toe box. This gives your feet the space they need to move naturally, reduces rubbing and pressure points, and helps with circulation. 5. Breathable, soft materials. Your feet should feel cool and comfortable, not sweaty, irritated, or overheated. Materials like soft leather or breathable mesh allow airflow and reduce the chance of skin problems or odors. Light materials also mean less weight on your legs as you walk. These 5 features may sound simple, but together, they create a powerful foundation. A shoe that checks all these boxes can change how your entire body feels at the end of the day. It can give you the courage to say yes to a walk, to stay on your feet a little longer, to go out without hesitation. And those small yes, they add up to a bigger, fuller life. Choosing better shoes isn't about giving something up. It's about gaining something new: comfort, control, and confidence. There's a deep strength in that. A quiet joy. A way of telling the world, and yourself, that your well-being matters. And the best part? These changes are within reach. You don't need to reinvent your life. You just need to put the right pair of shoes at the starting line. Let's take a moment to appreciate how far you've come, just by becoming more aware. Awareness is powerful. It's the first step toward change. When you start to notice how something feels, how it helps or hurts, you open the door to better choices, and ultimately, to a better experience of daily life. Because the truth is, your comfort and safety are not things to be postponed. They're not luxuries to be earned later. They're essentials, right now. Maybe you're already thinking about a pair of shoes in your closet that just aren't working for you anymore. Maybe they pinch a little, or feel slippery, or simply make you hesitate. That hesitation is worth listening to. It's a sign of wisdom. And maybe you're also thinking about what it would feel like to find shoes that support you, rather than slow you down. To rediscover comfort. To regain a sense of steadiness. To move without second-guessing each step. You deserve that. And it's closer than you might think. Sometimes, people feel hesitant to make changes because they've been told that discomfort is just part of aging. That pain is something to accept. But that's not entirely true. While aging brings changes, it doesn't mean we should stop trying to feel better, safer, or more supported. In fact, the older we get, the more important it becomes to prioritize comfort and safety, because those things help us stay active. And staying active keeps us stronger, healthier, and more connected to life. Think of all the places your feet have carried you. Through decades of life, through work and family, through joy and grief, through rain and sunshine. They've done so much. Don't they deserve kindness now? And what better way to give back to them than with shoes that respect everything they've been through? Shoes that say, "I see how hard you've worked. Now let me support you." That's the beauty of this kind of choice. It's not loud or flashy. It's thoughtful. It's wise. It's loving. You're not just buying shoes, you're building a foundation for more freedom, more movement, and more peace in your everyday. So when you stand at the store, or browse online, or talk to someone about what kind of shoes you need, remember this: you're not being picky. You're being proactive. And that makes all the difference. One of the most wonderful things about choosing the right footwear is how it positively affects your entire body and mind. When your feet feel supported and comfortable, it creates a ripple effect that touches every part of your life. You might start to notice that you stand a little taller and walk with greater ease. The nagging aches and fatigue that once made you want to sit down earlier in the day might lessen or disappear altogether. This newfound comfort can brighten your mood and give you the motivation to try new activities or return to old hobbies you love. These changes are not just physical, they are deeply connected to your overall well-being. Feeling comfortable on your feet can enhance your confidence and remind you that self-care is important at every stage of life. Many people believe that supportive shoes have to be bulky, heavy, or unattractive, but that's no longer true. Today, there are many brands and styles designed specifically with older adults in mind, combining function and fashion. You can find shoes that not only provide excellent support but also reflect your personal style, whether you prefer classic, sporty, elegant, or casual looks. Wearing shoes that look good and feel good can uplift your spirit. When you like what you wear, it shines through in your posture, your smile, and the way you carry yourself. It's a quiet but powerful form of self-expression. It's also helpful to have a variety of shoes for different occasions and needs. Some days you may want extra cushioning for a long walk, while other days you might need easy-to-wear shoes for quick errands or indoor slippers for cozy comfort at home. Having options ensures that your feet are always cared for, no matter where life takes you. Listening to your body every day is key. Your feet can change depending on the weather, activity level, or health conditions. On days when your feet feel tired, swollen, or sore, choose shoes with adjustable features or extra padding. On better days, you might enjoy lighter, more flexible footwear. Don't hesitate to ask for help when choosing shoes. Family members, friends, healthcare providers, or shoe specialists can offer valuable advice. Seeking guidance shows that you're proactive about your health and well-being. It's a sign of strength and wisdom. Remember, the goal isn't to find a perfect shoe that solves every problem instantly. It's about making progress, taking small, thoughtful steps toward greater comfort, safety, and joy in your daily life. Your journey is personal and unique, and every mindful decision you make reflects your resilience and care for yourself. As you continue on this journey of caring for your feet and choosing the right footwear, it's important to remember that taking care of your feet is about more than just comfort for today. It's about investing in your health and quality of life for many tomorrows. When your feet feel good, you naturally become more active. And staying active is one of the most powerful ways to maintain your overall health, vitality, and independence. Walking, gentle exercises, and simply moving around regularly help keep your muscles strong, your joints flexible, and your heart healthy. Being active can also lift your mood and sharpen your mind. Movement releases endorphins, those wonderful natural chemicals that make us feel happy and relaxed. So every step you take, especially in comfortable and supportive shoes, is a step toward a healthier, brighter future. The right shoes become your trusted companions, supporting you through every part of your day. They cushion the impact of each step, protect your skin from irritation, and help you keep your balance even on slippery or uneven surfaces. Beyond their physical benefits, supportive shoes carry a deeper message. They remind you to practice ongoing kindness toward yourself. Our feet often go unnoticed as they quietly carry us through life, but when you take the time to care for them, you honor yourself in a beautiful way. This act of care nurtures not just your body, but your spirit. It strengthens your confidence and renews your sense of freedom. Every thoughtful step you take, whether it's choosing a shoe with better support, taking time for foot care, or simply listening to what your body needs, is a meaningful way to invest in your well-being. It's helpful to pause and reflect regularly. How do your shoes serve you? Are they helping you move freely and confidently, or do they hold you back? Are your feet comfortable at the end of the day, or do they feel tired or sore? When you're ready, embrace the opportunity to make changes that support your comfort and safety. Even small adjustments can have a big impact. Remember, your feet have carried you through so much. Now is the perfect time to return the kindness, to treat them with the care they deserve. By doing this, you're stepping into a life filled with possibility, peace, and joy. Your feet will thank you, and your heart will too. The path ahead is full of opportunities, and with every comfortable step, you're moving closer to the life you want to live. It's important to remember that choosing the right footwear is just one part of a bigger picture when it comes to foot health and overall well-being. Taking care of your feet means paying attention to daily habits that nurture and protect them. Simple acts like washing your feet thoroughly every day, drying them carefully, especially between the toes, and moisturizing to keep the skin soft can make a huge difference. Healthy skin helps prevent cracks, irritation, and infections that could cause discomfort or complications. Regularly checking your feet for any changes is also essential. Look out for redness, swelling, blisters, or any sores that don't heal quickly. These small signals can be signs that you need extra care or a visit to a healthcare professional. Early attention helps prevent problems from becoming more serious. Nail care is another key piece of the puzzle. Keeping your nails trimmed straight across and not too short reduces the risk of ingrown nails and infections. If trimming nails is difficult, don't hesitate to ask for help from a trusted person or a podiatrist. In addition to hygiene, gentle exercises and stretches for your feet can support circulation, flexibility, and strength. Simple movements like ankle rotations, toe curls, or foot flexes can improve blood flow and reduce stiffness. These exercises are easy to do at home and can make a noticeable difference over time. If you experience persistent pain, swelling, numbness, or other unusual symptoms, it's important to consult a healthcare professional. Conditions like arthritis, diabetes, or circulation issues can affect your feet and require special attention. Getting expert advice early on can help manage symptoms and keep your feet healthy longer. Above all, be patient and kind with yourself. Every person's journey toward comfort and mobility is unique. What works for one might not work exactly the same for another. Taking the time to listen to your body and experiment with different shoes or care routines is a form of self-love. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's progress. Every small step you take toward better foot health, whether it's switching to more supportive shoes, establishing a foot care routine, or seeking advice, is a victory worth celebrating. You are not alone in this journey. There are many people, resources, and communities ready to support and encourage you along the way. Sharing your experiences or asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. By prioritizing your comfort and stability, you're not only improving your own quality of life, you're inspiring others to care for themselves too. Your choices create ripples that can encourage family, friends, and even younger generations to pay attention to their own well-being. Walking comfortably is a precious gift. It opens doors to new experiences, deeper connections, and moments of pure joy. Taking care of your feet is an essential part of keeping that gift alive every day. Before we finish, I want to take a moment to reflect on the incredible role your feet play in your life. These humble yet powerful parts of your body have carried you through decades of experiences, through moments of joy and challenge, through quiet mornings and bustling days. Your feet are the foundation of your journey. They connect you to the world beneath you and support you as you move forward, one step at a time. Choosing shoes that truly honor and support your feet is more than just a practical decision, it's a profound act of self-respect and self-care. It's a way of telling yourself that you are worthy of comfort, safety, and kindness. When you choose the right shoes, you're making an investment in your well-being that echoes through every part of your life. These choices help you maintain your independence and your confidence. They open the door to more adventures, more moments with loved ones, and more experiences that enrich your soul. Every step you take in supportive, comfortable footwear is a step toward freedom, freedom to walk without fear, to explore without hesitation, to engage fully with the world around you. It doesn't matter how many years you've walked so far, what matters is the quality of each step you take today and tomorrow. It's never too late to choose comfort and stability. Your journey is unique, and every thoughtful decision you make toward better foot health and safer shoes is a powerful affirmation of your resilience, wisdom, and love for yourself. Think about all the places you want to go, the people you want to see, and the moments you want to share. The right footwear supports those dreams, helping you move through life with grace and ease. If you enjoyed hearing this information, subscribe to Senior Longevity Tips. This channel is your daily source of inspiration, insightful information, and practical advice for those who want to live longer, healthier, and happier lives after age 60. We talk honestly and respectfully about everything that really matters in the second half of life, from nutrition and exercise to emotional balance, financial stability, relationships, and even new beginnings, including divorce, self-realization, and finding joy after change. Here you will find not only facts, but also support, experience, community, and a deep respect for your life journey. So whether you are looking for answers for yourself or caring for someone you love deeply, you are in the right place. Thank you for taking this time to reflect on your feet, your comfort, and your well-being. Thank you for allowing yourself to prioritize your health and happiness. And thank you for reminding yourself that you deserve to walk confidently and comfortably every day. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are supported, not just by the shoes on your feet, but also by the care and respect you give yourself. The road ahead is yours to explore, and with each step you take, you are getting closer to the life you want to live.